You don't want to play Paranormal
How
Activity?
many times you gonna ask me and I'm gonna give you some answers?
You scared of it? You gonna jump out the window?
There's a reason we watch movies. We don't go to home. I don't want to be in it. I just want to watch it. I'm not hurt myself. I have nightmares. And then you're gonna send me back to North Philly. See, this is why we talking about. You're trying to send me
You
back.
scared to play virtual reality? Yeah. I feel like we just left North Philly. You know it's bad when white people run it. The fuck? They wasn't even that couple that came out, they didn't even look back. Everybody else was looking back and shit. He's like, nah, come on, Betsy. Let's go. Fuck that. Don't look back. You get shot. Don't look back. And yes, you did say that. You said that. You know it's bad when the white people run in. Yeah, you said that. Yeah, I looked at her and she like, oh, it's supposed to be my line.
Did I?
Yeah, I was like, what?
Drive all white range.
Mommy's like, come on. Oh, I was like, see? No, see, he's coming out here.
No, I wanted to smoke a cigarette because I knew he wasn't going to let me out of the car.
And you said, I'll be nosy too.
And I said I could be nosy too and hear what they're saying.
Oh. I ain't never seen nobody run out no place like that. Like, damn.
They were like, all
But
the
I guess
doors,
America's fear nowadays is real.
all the doors opened and people came out of all of them.
Them cops is coming out the motherfucking woodworks. Shit, we got all the way back to by, what was it, Dover Mall, the motherfuckers is still coming. Like, motherfucker, you a little late. That shit happened a half an hour ago.
They're still crazy just for them. Nothing fun happened.
We had a mission to go up in there too. We had 2 hours. We had a mission and why y'all running out?
So we were like, it's not on the schedule.
I'm looking for smoke and shit. Like,
yeah, Daddy kept saying there's probably a fire. First it was a fight, and then I was like, oh, no, people look real scared coming out, like the looks on their faces, like look real scared. And then like they were in the parking lot still running.
them niggas left Foot Locker wide open.
Like, that back door.
Like, y'all lucky I ain't up in that motherfucker right now.
I don't even know why do you. Well, I do.
Y'all be locking me up with that. Well, we didn't see a shooting suspect. We seen this nigga robbing Foot Locker since everybody ran out. Yep. I'm sorry, that was me. The nigga had about 8 boxes of Air Maxes,
But no, you had to go in the back.
some Uggs.
That's more than I'm not even looking at what I'm grabbing.
You know, I found not one Texans thing. I found one Texans hat today. It all said was Texans across it. I said, where's the symbol? I said, what kind of low budget shit is this?
So that's where like those back doors that like look like they're different. That's where they.
And then I go to the little Asian store. He got the hats on the wall. So I'm looking for price tags. I already know what it's hitting for. So I said, yo, how much this hat? $40. And then half off the second. I said, that's still the same. Motherfucker, get the fuck out of here, man. I'm like, yeah, can you put these back on the wall?
That's when they start getting scratchy.
Those Asian boys always be trying that bullshit, man. Don't put no prices on nothing. They trying to rip you the fuck off. $40 for a fucking Scully? Fuck out of here, man.
NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago.
Fuck out of here.
This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Miami Dolphins and the Houston Texans. This one taken just
This
inside the
motherfucker
10.
need to start running. Oh, God.
Get it up to about the 26
That guy is suspect.
across the 25.
Alright, I know this team is built up now. Tomorrow. We'll never go to Rehoboth Beach. It's crap. Disappointed. I had a master plan.
First carry for Kenyon Drake. And he spins past him into space. The 40. He's at the 30. 10. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Kenyon Drake, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins are going to take a first quarter lead.
Oh my, that's how you know he's really never taking
And good by Sanders. And that makes the score 7-0.
I ain't got no quarterback, so I gotta do what I can on the ground.
Shut up.
Tannehill and ICU.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Watson will bring up the Texans here first and 10.
Nah, I don't like that.
They'll run for the first time with Johnson. And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32.
Bastard, you.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Partner's not on.
Mason right here jamming.
Clips 100 yards in back-to-back games, but he left 100 way behind last week. I think he's going to do it again. I'm expecting 150 or more.
And last week, AFC Offensive Player of the Week. So if he does what you say he might, maybe he'll get another one.
A present for Roddy
Johnson. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
I know you was. The volume was on like 30, so and it was on Bluetooth.
He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us
Got
he's
that.
a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200.
Ecuadorians over there, so I'm like, what the fuck?
Have you ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line.
These niggas keep
Good
running
run there
around.
on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
Defense is suspect. I know that.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 3rd down.
That's right, I got some new plays.
This color looks good on camera.
Shit.
Watson.
That's not good.
Throw left side complete. That's Fuller.
Oh,
And he gets
sorry.
it down to the 48, enough for the first.
Good
It's
night,
a
love you.
7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. So now 1st and 10 as they cross
motherfucker
into Miami territory.
methodically moving the
at
fucking
48-yard
ball.
line.
Alright, I gotta stop showing my head.
Here's Watson.
Oh!
Brings it in over the
All you had to do was
and
jump!
he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40.
Look at this nigga! I ain't seen that play before. Oh, boys, we here for a long night. Shit.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
This nigga too shaded it and shit.
They go back to the ground with Johnson. And he gets it down to the 32.
Alright, that
It
defense
goes
ain't
as a
gonna
gain
work.
of 8 that moves the chains. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly
Alright,
what
we gonna have to leave that
they do
defense
to
alone.
establish the ground game.
I know what we need here.
We're talking about with one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly, it's a big man's game. And it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
Breaks through the contact.
Come on, man. Stop fucking up my hit stick.
Brought down, but a nice little gain. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards.
This nigga's driving, and ain't nothing we can do about it, man. Fuck that shit.
And they'll try the ground game here. And he'll be brought down at the 21.
God damn, guy actually blocked him, man.
2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs.
All right, we're going to have to trick this boy up. That's what we're going to have to do. We're going to have to find what works, shut this shit down. All right, here we go. There we go.
And he will lose yardage here.
Let's shut this shit down, boys.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, I like it.
They'll try the air now with Watson.
Oh, my God.
To his tight end. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. And on third down, and
hear Michael Jackson hee-heeing.
Hee-hee. A shotgun snap for Watson.
You got to be shitting me. You got... Nigga, turn around.
Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Y'all niggas ain't shit.
They'll run it with Johnson, and he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
To throw on second is Watson. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
This is complete. It's Allen.
Wow.
Makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
Wow.
Terrific job there to keep him out of the
Bad
end zone.
on that bullshit.
And now it'll be fourth and goal. Now the Texans are going to call on the field goal unit. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. And he missed it. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So that's one you almost never see at this level. A waddler from very short range, and it winds up no good.
All right, Brandon, if he slipped or someone got a hand on it, then I can understand it, but it's almost like you heard a whistle or something to stop this swing. A very strange result, especially for an NFL kicker.
Jesus.
The linebacker, Zach Cunningham, there defensively to make that play.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there.
Oh, Tannehill is back.
Careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more.
I know he was back, baby.
Second and 10, Tannehill once more. Got a man open, that's Devontae Parker complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Tannehill with a hook up to Parker for the Dolphin first. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Tannehill on first down.
Oops.
No escape, and he goes down. Bernardrick McKinney. He's the one that get it to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9.
It's all right. I forgot the set.
After the sack, it's
my bad, y'all. It's my bad.
The road gets a bit tougher from here.
Got this shit now.
They'll fake it. Now Tannehill. They'll roll him out right. Going deep here for Parker. And that's caught inside the 30. Big play. Tannehill to Parker. And even 50 yards.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 25-yard line. Able to spin free, and he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd and very short. Well, they're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they got to like it.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Eric Ebron, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Dolphins are able to grow their lead.
Fuck that one. Oh.
It's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Texans offense now, they get set to head back onto the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and it's Texans football as we get going in quarter number 2. They're looking at a 2nd and short yardage to start things out. Johnson on the counter, and he stopped immediately there. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
The Texans on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Back to throw, Watson. And he's got the completion. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the 1st down. First catch of the game for Hopkins. It's a 1st down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On 1st down, it's Watson.
What the fuck was that?
It's incomplete. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Back to the air, Watson.
This dude get no hurt. Oh! Good catch.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Give them 17 on the pickup there, and the Texans also get a new set of downs. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 44-yard line. Now a 10th carry for Johnson. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping, this big defensive...
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Charles Harris in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. From the 50, it's Watson. He sets to fire deep. And incomplete.
No
He can't
audible
hang on.
bullshit.
Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a 4th down. Well, earlier in the quarter, when the defense was keying on the run, you said offensively they need to open things up, take some shots downfield. Didn't work there, but they did.
Yeah, I'm not going to change my tune now. I still think it's the right play because when you take those shots downfield, you open the eyes of the defense to what you could do to them, and that may open some things up for you offensively.
The Dolphins offense now working their way back onto the field. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
On 1st and 10, Tannehill.
What the?
Nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down.
You're down 2 touchdowns. You just know defensively you absolutely have to come up with a big play. That nearly was one right there.
Looked over at the sideline immediately after the drop and just saw the dejection. They felt it. They thought he had it. Unfortunately, couldn't come back with it. They'll set up the screen to Bray. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 8 on the screen, and it sets up a 3rd down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Play action. It's Tannehill. He'll buy some time right.
Oh, my God, he overthrew that. Oh, he's wide open. Oh, Ted, come on. He overthrew the shit out of that.
We knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception.
Killing me, Smalls.
Here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, all right, because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right. It felt like a matter of time, and you got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after what they saw on tape.
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs.
Come on, D coordinator. Come up with something else,
Watson
man.
now 8 of 11 in this first half. He's got it 1st and 10. Now a handoff. Johnson. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that any time you hand the ball to a back.
On 2nd down,
that's not good.
Watson. And with a flag down, he goes down.
Oh, my God.
So they're able to sack him. Now the penalty looks like it could be holding. Let's find out. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson.
I can't believe this.
He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted.
Woo! Good thing you didn't get out there.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little
Can't get
early
no
or
more
late,
shit going,
chances are
boss.
there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
After the interception, here's Tannehill. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep. Oh, you saw that one. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body.
Son of a bitch.
Here by Aaron Colvin. Trying to get it that time to Stills.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit.
That's what he's got. These motherfuckers don't pay attention to the chat. I swear to God.
So don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Gotta know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Ezekiel Ansah in there to sack him for a loss of 6. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Watson off play action.
I got nobody.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hopkins. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down. Watson on third down. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Now Watson. And this is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. So now here come the Dolphins. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
On the tackle, Tyrann Mathieu. On second down, here's Tannehill. Going deep here for Stills. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
I wasn't sure about that one.
His third touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins have
Now, once I see you pull off, then.
And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
This one taken just inside the 10. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And now out comes Houston. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Here's Watson going deep for Hopkins. And that's caught inside the 30. Watson to Hopkins for a huge hookup. 47 yards. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. We're back to Houston after this timeout. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now a first down throw, Watson. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The intended receiver was David Johnson. That'll bring up 2nd down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half.
No, just for the
first down. Guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Oh.
This offense was on the move.
I forgot about that. Yeah, I'm going to get that bitch.
Looking at 3rd and 10.
Ignorant ass Taco Bell bitch on Street Road. I'm going to get that bitch.
To the air yet again. Watson into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
He got bad attitude.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They are in an interception mood on defense. Had 2 nice interceptions a week ago. Now 2 here in the first half.
Yeah, we call it ball hawking. And the only way to truly be good ball hawks is not guessing. It's not just simply anticipation. It's study. And
oh, come on!
3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted.
God damn, he keep throwing. I'm not setting my feet. Not setting my feet. That's my fault.
Right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
After the interception,
come on, nigga, tap. Get these niggas up.
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say,
this is when I end up with a safety.
Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Drake will start the drive on the ground. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. And now the Texans are going to stop it as they signal for a timeout.
I got no yards.
Things over prior to this upcoming second down play. On second down, it's Drake. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. And now the Texans want to call another timeout, as he'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Here's Tannehill. Going deep here for Stills. They got his man complete. And all the way up to the 49. It's a big play here for the Dolphins on third. 41 yards. Tannehill appears to be as good as new here in 2018 as he brings the Dolphins up on first down. Now Tannehill, he's going to loft one deep over the middle. And for the fourth time tonight, it's
I keep hitting the wrong button on that. You gotta fuck. Oh, I gotta hit. I gotta jump.
His guys will get the football back. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's
fucking up my stats.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were.
And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. That pick six extending this lead even further. And boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the first half.
Wow.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup, and come out to start the third quarter. But if things don't improve fast then, I think the backups get a lot of play in the second half.
Extra point.
One
good
point.
by Sanders. And a route is on here in this first half. This one taken just inside the 10. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned they're down.
Oh, and you're burnt.
It's caught inside the 25.
Nothing I can do about that shit.
Big play there just before halftime. 53 yards. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry.
Nigga, back up. You playing too close to him.
From the red zone now, Watson. That is caught at the 7. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Texans passing game.
Now you bump and run. Now you bump and run.
From the gun, here's Watson. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds
Where the fuck is he?
now. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's second and goal now.
Shift over. Up. Oh, fuck.
Watson looks to throw again. Keeps himself up, but he can't get away forever, and down he goes. So we've reached halftime here, and it's the visiting Dolphins
Madness
taking a lead
fucking
in the locker room.
up tonight.
As we send John over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach. All right, Coach. All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight.
I'm going to teach you a little thing
Both teams appear
that
ready
Moan
for the
taught
fight
me.
ahead, and we
Anything you
resume
do in this
action
game,
here.
don't hold the button, tap it. Except for the
This
speed
is
burst.
the chalk of the 10. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28.
I've been hitting X trying to switch to my receiver.
Set to come onto the field.
It's circle.
They come out here
I'm like, what the fuck am I doing?
on the scoreboard. What was
What the fuck am I doing?
That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people
Back
upset.
up, back up.
But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, or do they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. Now a play fake, and it's Watson. Fuller brings it in over the middle. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 17 on the pickup there, and the Texans also get a new set of downs. They'll hand it off now. Johnson. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 10 more there and another first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
They go play action here on first down. Got his man complete over the middle. It's McKinney. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A good pickup there at 22. Watson on first down. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Mika Fitzpatrick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Thought they had something going there to break that goose egg here in the second half, but to no avail.
Hope was alive until that interception. What a terrific play, taking the ball away after it looked like they were starting a drive.
And now he lost the football.
Really?
Tannehill loses it. And the Texans scoop it. And first and goal is what it will be at the 6-yard line. Excellent field position. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
So the myth has been shattered. Every cornerback in the league is not just a cover corner. Some of them will stick their nose in there and make plays exactly as we just saw there. A big loss suffered by the offense after that nice tackle.
Here's Watson now on second down. And that's going to be incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. To throw is Watson. The quick slant caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A gain of 5, but not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal. Back to throw, Watson. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Mika Fitzpatrick. And they'll have the football, but deep in their own territory as he's brought down at the 5. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the second week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They stay on the ground with Drake.
He gives up the block as soon as I break the fucking tackle.
They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
They've got to do a better job up front and create some space because they're right there, almost literally on their own goal line.
Just a couple of feet away from a safety. That could have been disastrous. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. On 3rd down, Drake. And able to get a little more breathing room out to the 5-yard line. Call it a gain of 4. And
broken ribs out for the...
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop him. And he's able to get it out of there. A good kick, 48 yards, 4 on the return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Now the Texans offense, they head back out to do battle here. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup. On 1st and 10, Watson. And this is incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock Dalvin away and bring up second down.
On 2nd and 10, Watson. Over the middle, complete. It's Fuller. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one goes for 24 yards. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And it's caught. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. And that last reception puts him over 150 yards now on the game charts.
And now it's not just execution.
And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. David Johnson, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Texans get a bit closer. Sometimes a group that gets overlooked, certainly, the offensive line. Right there, they really helped with that score.
Didn't they tell us in our meeting that when we score touchdowns, running the ball, that means the offensive line actually scored first by moving people back beyond the end zone. We saw evidence of that on that play.
Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
There's just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Well, you had to punt on your first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, you end up going backwards. I would dare say they need something good to happen right here, right now.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. To throw on 2nd down is Tannehill. Dancing to his left. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, 3rd quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense.
The Texans able to get in there for the sack.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long. Why are you calling play action?
Because they're not going to fight defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and the line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly. That leads to a play action sack. Very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Texans with great field position to start this drive as they take over 1st and 10. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. On 1st down, it's Watson. He's going to loft one deep left side.
Oh, you're burned.
And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender
They call that
to gain
fucking
some
play
ground,
fucking long down.
long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Watson. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Ziggy Ansah in there to drop him for his 2nd sack now here tonight. 3rd and long. It's Watson. Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
I think we've seen this before. If someone's down 3 scores, that situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, third quarter. 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. Well, that's another mistake there on the drop pass on 4th. We've seen him do things like this all game.
It's not hard to figure out why they're down by that deficit. They haven't made plays that are going to keep them in the game or win the game all game long. That's another example right there.
Oh, shit!
It all boils down at the end of it to execution. Either you make the play or you don't.
17 yards for the Dolphins there as they've got themselves a first down. His way down to the 16. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the third quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the second half.
I agree totally. It's not just end-of-the-half situations that you worry about the clock. It's throughout the game, and with a lead, stay in bounds. Make them fight harder to try and catch you.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Tannehill on first down. This is caught. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal.
Well, he does have 1 touchdown in the game already, and while this one won't go for 6, it's enough to get him 1st and goal. But you and I both know he's going to be a little upset he didn't cross the goal line for a 2nd time in this one.
Might want the ball here on the next play. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. 3 touchdown passes now for Ryan Tannehill, and the Dolphins are able to grow their lead. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth
I don't know how to beat me.
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball out of the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
Like, I don't know how to beat Moan. I can't figure that. You play Moan tougher than me.
And now out comes Houston. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover.
Nah, hey, Moan told you that. I ain't tell you that. I just told you that now, but it's true.
And they use the term complementary football. Offense take care of the defense. Defense take care of the offense.
That nigga my kryptonite or something.
Possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Malik Jackson. Busting throw to get him for a loss of 6. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Fight it. And
why would you let...
The catch is made. Back now in Houston. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. The guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
This nigga let him just catch the ball.
They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5.
Do you think after that last run they're thinking to themselves, we had to wait all day to play this night game, and we're still not able to run the ball the way we want to?
Yeah, this defense, they've risen to the challenge all evening long. To throw on second is Watson. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, It's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
The drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. They give it off here to the tight end. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. 2 yards gets them back to where they started, but now 3rd and 10.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
He was on his ass.
But it leads to 4th down.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly.
Oh, man, love me today.
First down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half. And now out comes Houston.
I ain't never.
They had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you've got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? From the end zone, Watson. His throw incomplete. I want to go back to something you said in the first quarter about winning.
Is it a positive?
It is a positive.
Okay.
About winning the turnover battle. As a visiting team, as an underdog, you were right. They've done just that, and look where it's gotten them.
It's part of the formula. When you go on the road, as you mentioned, being an underdog, winning the turnover battle is a big key, and this one's playing out in this one.
Here's Watson to throw from his end zone. And Watson's going to go down in the end zone. It's a safety. Things are just going from bad to worse now. It's a safety that does him in here, and that is one frustrated offensive unit.
They can't get out from under their own shadow right now. I mean, I know this is the NFL, but could you imagine a college crowd right now? Imagine what they'd be doing. They'd be chanting, "Start the bus," because they think this one is over.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10. Drake off the give from Tannehill. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Well, Brandon, pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz, Mrs. Bifema Bagley, used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo. And what she meant by that is don't go too fast.
And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Kenyon Drake, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Dolphins just continue to pour it on. So another score there. Often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Heading out is the Texans offense as they get set to take over here. And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. They don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like a bases clearing double, isn't it? Give up a couple of runs.
Sure.
just messes things up for you offensively. But now they got to go ahead, take it, set it aside, and move forward.
Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen, because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
On first down, Watson. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. But I think a Texan player was able to get his hands on it, and they will indeed hold on to the ball and the possession.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. The Texans on third down. They've had a lot of chances, but not much success, converting only 3 times. This will be 3rd and a mile. Watson now to throw. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Bobby McCain. There he goes left side. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them into the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And that'll carry over
no, sir.
Out of the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense now, they get set to head back on the field here. And they gave up the pick 6. And now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go around?
You should be. Just because
the Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. A shotgun snap for Watson. He's going to air one out. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Watson. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
But no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. From the 50, it's Watson. On the move to his left. Left side complete. It's Fuller. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That'll put him up over 160 yards receiving now for the game. They can't seem to stop it. Now a 1st down throw. Watson. Space to run past the 20. Oh, he's got a man wide open. Complete. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Everyone dialed in. Throwing again is Watson. And his throw is going to be incomplete. What a difference a week makes. Last week he hit on over 80% of his passes. This week he's down under 50%. What do you see as the difference?
Well, I think we're used to seeing a drop. If someone's over 80%, they're not going to hold that number, not in this league. But a drop under 50%, that just tells me that the defense has spent a lot of extra time on game films and came up with a really good plan to try and chip away at his timing.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it. Well, I do have one word for that touchdown for you, partner. You ready?
Yeah.
Cosmetics.
Just makes things look a little better. I don't know. It's like putting lipstick on a pig.
Yeah, and it's hard to do, too. And the pig doesn't like the lipstick a heck of a lot, but you do like the fact that they're battling down the stretch, still trying to put something on the board, even though this game is over.
By the way, how rude is that to the pig? Look at all the things they give us. Pulled pork, bacon. And that should give his guys a spark. He's up all the way to the 44-yard line.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Drake. And he'll be tackled right on the midfield logo. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. They lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. Finally, defensively, they have a little clip to show positive for actually stopping him running the football.
It's been a really long night for them, hasn't it? So they got a little bit of a win there, but let's face it, the vision that he's had running the football has carried his feet to the open spaces and the big yardage all night long.
On 3rd down, it's Drake. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
And he's going to be stopped at about the 37. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And he'll be taken down at the 34. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about a foot or 2. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the 1st down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described, manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage, they're powering through, and they're controlling this game.
And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
If the sky ain't with me, then it ain't right.